Alright guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is Ali Plays, and today we're going to be doing a in-depth guide / review on Duchess Lilitu. So a lot of you guys requested it when I posted my community page. Do a guide for Duchess Lilitu, so this is it. I tried to get it out as soon as I could. I got pretty lucky. I opened up 10 ancient shards and then I pulled her. It's funny because I had 2 sacred shards. I opened them up and I got 2 trash epic champions. I even forgot which ones they were, and then I opened up my ancient shards. I'm like, whatever, and then whew, popped up the what's it called, the golden explosion, and then Duchess Lilitu came out, and then I was pretty happy because if you see my older videos when Duchess Lilitu first came out and I was reading her kit, I'm like, oh, I really want this champion. So I actually did get her. So I guess that is good luck. It's pretty funny though. I've been getting most of my legendaries now from the ancient shards, because if you look at it over here, I have Robar as well. I don't think he's in my vault anymore. Actually, I think I'm working on him. Yeah, so I also got this guy from a 10 pull from ancient shard. I think like a month ago or something like that. Same with Mordu Macab as well. That's pretty hilarious. So most of my legendaries are from ancient shards. The only 2 that I actually got from sacred shards is Candrafon and Tomb Lord. I think that's it. So those are the only legendaries I got from there. The rest were ancient shards or fusions. So Duchess Lilitu is a spirit affinity champion, part of the demon spawn faction. She's legendary and she's a support type champion. Looking at her kit, she's very, very good. You can see over here her basic attack, Abyssal Invocation. Attacks one enemy 2 times, then places a shield buff equal to 10% of this champion's max HP for 2 turns on this champion and the ally with the lowest HP. So she applies her shield on herself and the ally with the lowest HP every time she uses her basic attack. So you can see that she's going to be good with counterattack champions. They can place counterattack on her. She's going to be good with Retribution. She takes a lot of damage. I would actually advise maxing out this ability, the shield plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. I don't have it maxed out. I did use all my legendary books on her, so I did get this cooldown down. Shroud of Souls places a 50% increased attack buff and a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns. These are pretty powerful for arena, the increased attack and the block debuffs. And she places a perfect veil buff on all allies except herself for 2 turns. I don't really like Veil so far. I feel like Veil needs to be reworked. You'll see why later. I mean, I'll talk about it a bit. So what I don't like about Veil is or perfect Veil is that when you have it on your allies and then an enemy has counterattack on them, they still counterattack the champion that's under Veil. I think they should make it so they can't counterattack them. That will probably make Veil a good counter to counterattack. Spectral Rebirth, revive all dead allies with 70% HP. Places a Veil buff on all allies except herself for 1 turn, and places a continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns, and that's 15% continuous heal. So I still need to get this maxed out right here. It's going to be a 4-turn cooldown when maxed out, so that is pretty good. Ethereal Waves is a very good passive ability. Decreases the damage taken by all allies from AoE attacks. As you can see, you guys know in arena, AoE attacks are prevalent, so it decreases the attacks by 25%, and if it's from bosses, it's 15%. And if they are under Veil, it decreases that by 40%, which is very, very huge, and 25% from bosses. So when I saw the bosses thing, I was like, oh, she's gonna be good for clan boss. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so I'm not building her for clan boss. She wasn't that good in clan boss. And we can't forget her aura skill. Increase ally speed in all battles by 19%, so that's a universal skill, so it is very good. So I'm running her with immortal sets. So I have 2 sets of immortal. That's 1 set and that's 2 sets. So she gets plus 15% HP for the set and heals by 3% for every turn. So that's going to be 6% every time she takes a turn. I am running a broken one because because of this. So I'm running HP percentage primary here. The reason why I'm running it broken is because of that defense percentage right here and that speed 14. I have to get a better immortal piece, but immortal pieces only come from clan boss, so I'm still waiting on that good drop. And I'm actually looking for a defense percentage one right here. So the substats we're looking for Duchess Lilitu. So fortunately, she does not need any accuracy because none of her abilities apply any debuffs or anything, or turn meter removal, things like that. So what you need is just speed, HP percentage, and defense percentage. You want to get as much HP as you can so that shield that she does on her basic attack is bigger because it's 10% of her max HP. Yeah, so speed, HP percentage, defense percentage, and get some resistance because she's a very, very good arena champion and resistance is going to help her a lot. So as you can see here, we got 10 speed, 16% HP, 6% defense, 13 speed, 9% plus 1%, that's 10%.
Boom! 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths.
HP percentage. And oh, I forgot to mention that her basic attack is based on defense. So her damage is based on defense. So it would actually be a good idea to get some more defense on her, which I am still working on. And for the gauntlets, you're going to look for HP percentage primary or defense percentage. I prefer to rotate, have one of each, alternate. So I want one with HP percentage here, and then I want a defense percentage, but I don't have that yet. And I don't even have a defense percentage mortal set, mortal piece. So we have 14 speed on here. We got 14 speed here, as I said before. And for the boots, 100%, you got to go for that speed, 40 speed. If you can get a 6-star, that'll be much better. You get 45 speed. And the rolls were not that good, but it's okay. Let's look at the accessories. HP primary, you got defense percentage that rolled once. You get HP percentage that rolled once, and we got a little bit of defense. So that is a good one. And we went with crit damage. We got nothing else to do here. We're trying to get resistance. So try to get as much resistance as you can on the amulet. And we got the resistance banner. And try to pick one that has speed on it. So we got 8 speed, and we added 2 more, so that's 10 speed right there. We got 12% HP, 9% defense, and we added these stats from glyphs. So glyphs are much easier to get now since Faction Wars was reworked. So let's look at the total stats. So we got 70,119 health points. Not bad. Defense 2,472. I want to get that higher, so I might drop that HP just a bit to get that defense up to close to get up over 3k. Speed's 204, that is good. For arena, you actually want that to be a little faster, so because if she goes first and she places that block debuffs, you basically won the fight because they can't place any debuffs on you. Resistance 136, I would love to have that higher. So if I get that banner plus 16, it will be much higher than this. And accuracy is not needed, but we got 87. So for 4.9 rating on Clan Boss. So right now, for now, I didn't really like her in Clan Boss, so I switched out her build. I actually did run War Master on her, but she wasn't that good. Personally, I didn't think she was that good. She didn't do anything good for my team. I know she has a revive, and she's capable of reducing the AoE damage that you receive from the Clan Boss, but I need to do some more testing. So I can't really say anything for now, so I'm just going to hold it as a 4. In Arena Offense, I'm going to give her a 5. Same with Defense, she's the 5. Campaign Location, she's a 5. I mean, she can probably, honestly, she can probably solo Brutal Campaign. She'll help out a lot in Nightmare Campaign because of that shield that she provides and the block debuffs. And yeah, just making your team hard to kill. And she can probably solo, but she's going to take a long time to do it because she doesn't do too much damage, especially the way that I built her right now. Dragon's Lair, she's a 5. Place that block debuffs. Minotaur's Labyrinth, I don't know why she's a 5. I'll give her a 4. Magic Keep, she's a 5. So for Ice Golem's Peak, she's a 5. She's not going to help your team clear it faster, but she can help you against the Ice Golem when you reach him. So he's not going to be able to freeze your champions. He's going to be doing less damage on them. Same with the waves, the first 2 waves. She's very good because she can place Veil, and then they're going to keep targeting her. And yeah, so you can keep your squishy allies alive to reach the final boss. Force Keep will give her a 5. Spider's Den. Okay, so here's the thing. I have never tested her out on Spider's Den. We might do that for this video, but I don't really have a team built around her. So Spider's Den, I haven't tested her out, but the way that her kit is built, she can probably be an infinity tank because she places Veil on a whole of her allies, and then they're going to keep targeting her. So if you have that Retribution and you got the proper amount of HP on her, you guys probably beat Spider's Den with her on the team. So I'm going to give her a 4 for now. Void Keep is a 5. Far Knight's Castle, she's a 5. She has a double hit. She places a shield on your team. Block debuffs. Help you out in the first 2 waves. And Spirit Keep a 5. And let's look at the recommended artifacts. They're usually for arenas. So they want you to build 4 speed and 2 HP. That is actually a pretty good build. Yeah, they are alternating HP percentage here, primary defense percentage. So that is actually a very good build. So if you guys want, you can follow that if you don't have a good immortal sets. You can also use life if you don't have good immortal sets. So originally I went through the offense tree and then I took that out. She doesn't do enough damage to even warrant going through that route. I actually did use 800 gems to max out her masteries. So you can get her HP plus 810 right here. We went through this route, so shield bearer. So this increases the value of shield that she casts by 5%, so that is good. Also healing savior. Increases the amount of healing and the value of shield buffs placed by this champion by 10% if the target ally has 40% HP or less. So this will synergize with this ability right here, timely intervention. Increases the champion's turn meter by 20% whenever an ally hero drops below 25% HP. That usually happens when your team is getting wiped. So she can take her turn, revive your allies, or place a shield on them, or veil, anything like that. That would help you out tremendously. Merciful Aid, we went with increased the amount of healing and the value of shield buffs placed by this champion by 15% if the target ally has stun, sleep, or freeze debuffs. So the reason why I'm running Merciful Aid is because I'm not running basic sets. If you guys are going to run basic set speed and life sets, I would actually use Lore of Steel, but I'm not going to be using that. But I would highly advise to use that if you are using basic sets. Cycle of Magic has a 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn. And Lasting Gifts, so she can extend the duration of her buffs, which is the attack up, the veil. There's a work on veil, and yeah, the block debuffs. In the defense route, we want the resistance. We don't want her to get any debuffs on her, so she can take her turns. Blast Proof decreases the damage received from AoE attacks by 5%. Rejuvenation increases the amount of healing and the value of shield buff the champion receives by 5%. So she does provide herself with shields, so that is good. Shadow Heal heals this champion by 60% of their max HP each time an enemy is healed. Occurs once per turn. Resurgent has a 50% chance to remove 1 random debuff from this champion when they lose 25% of their max HP or more from a single enemy skill. Delay Death basically reduces the damage she receives from a specific enemy by 0.75% with each hit taken, and that can go up to 6% for each enemy. So as the fight goes on, that's going to be really good, especially in arena. Cycle of Revenge, she has a 50% chance of increasing the turn meter by 15% when an ally is attacked with a critical hit. So that's Skull Crown teams. That's going to help you a lot. It will only increase the turn meter once if an ally receives multiple critical hits from a single skill. And we have Retribution to make it really annoying. She has a 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of their max HP or more from a single enemy skill. So those are the masteries. If you guys want to use the offense route, go through this route right here and then go all the way down, so like that. You can actually run her with a shield set. So it's plus 30% HP ally shield for 3 turns. So if you want to run her with a shield set, if you have good HP percentage stats on there, substats, you can run her with that. That is good for arena as well. So this is what I'm running on defense. I'm running Arbiter as lead, I'm running Martyr, I'm running Skull Crown, and I'm running Duchess Lilitu. So if you look at my battle log, I actually lost 1 fight right here. Papa Percy, I beat this team, which is pretty crazy because this team is beast. Yeah, just mostly victories. And then if you look at my attacks, I did lose against this team. Lord Shazar did work on my team. Dude, this team is crazy. This team wiped me like fast. So much damage, so much utility going on there. It's crazy. Yeah, so most of them were victories. I do get a couple defeats now and then. Probably get some defeats in this video, but we'll see. I will show you guys how good she is. So let's go against a team that has legendaries. This team right here. So this team looks very, very good. We're taking Lord Shazar out. I didn't really like him on this team. We'll run her as lead. Skull Crown, Duchess Lilitu. And I was running Molly, but I didn't like that they... I don't know, I didn't really like them on the same team. Okay, we'll try it out. I guess they are okay on the same team. But I feel like Martyr is better on that team. So we're going to throw an auto, see how her AI works. So obviously these guys are way faster than me. Oh, we got provoked. So this might be an issue. See that shield is up now? And then she has a shield as well. Okay, so if an ally is down, is she going to revive right away? No, she doesn't. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I just realized we have 3 revives on this team. This is hilarious. Yeah, this team is pretty funny. Yo, this team is actually pretty good, man. They're like hard to kill. Yeah, this team is actually good. I like this team. We don't really have a lot of damage, but we have so much sustainability. It's not even funny. So much, what is it called? Revives. This is a fun team. Yeah, so I still gotta increase the level of her basic attack. Oh, they all came back, so that's not good. We can beat it if I go on manual, because they're not gonna go after Arbiter. They need to kill her first, or else we're gonna have issues. See, that retribution was really good. Anyways, I hope she has her revive. No, I feel like we could have won if we didn't do it on auto. Let's try this again without auto. Okay, we're not gonna mess with this guy. This is what we're doing the whole time. Yeah, so this team is very good as well. We're probably gonna lose to them. I mean, at this point, like trying to get up to platinum 3,403, it is very hard. So I'm finding very hard teams. Like, I can beat this team, but I don't want to showcase against this team. This team I can beat, obviously. Let's try Hegemon just for fun. What, level 4 Arbiter? Come on, man. If you're gonna be a whale, you gotta have level 60 Arbiter. Okay, we do have resistance on her, so yeah, see? 2 of my guys got their skills blocked. But because we have resistance on her, that is very good. She can actually use her moves. Skills Argala, she does a lot of damage. I forgot to take out Martyr, man. Okay, 3 down. Okay, so we won that fight. So Hegemon was an issue. I mean, that team is not like top team. We'll just go against this team. Why not? Lord Shazar, if he goes first, he's gonna wreck my whole team. If my Duchess Lilitu can go before him, she can block his bombs. Oh, I'm using Martyr again. Whatever, man. Oh, she's frozen. Yeah, we lost. So we're gonna run her as lead for that increase ally speed in all battles by 19%. We'll make our team faster. We got Arbiter here in case somebody dies. We got Eleneril for some poisons. I don't know why I'm using Eleneril. Just for the poisons. Whatever, yeah, we're gonna run Eleneril. We got Vrask here for the heals. Even though I think that might be overkill. And Tomb Lord for the debuffs and the poison. So I will show you guys one wave. See that? Everyone's gonna go after her now. So that's what makes her good. She can keep your squishies alive. And even if these guys have AoEs, because they have Veil and her passive ability, they're gonna be taking a little bit of damage from your team. So after this round 1, we're gonna skip right to the boss. So I don't take it too much of your time. So I think the arena took a lot of time. Because of Alexander's team.
11 minutes later.
Alright, so we are at the Ice Golem now. As you can see, no issues, everybody has full health. Let's see how we do against the Ice Golem. Honestly, that might be a way to even burn down the Ice Golem with her if she places that block debuffs on everybody. You can just target the Ice Golem and keep going after him because he can't freeze if you have block debuffs. So if I take her through Fire Knight's castle, it's going to be more of the same, but she's going to be protecting Cold Heart to get her to the Fire Knight, and then the Fire Knight is going to actually have a hard time killing Cold Heart because of Duchess Lilitu, or DL. I'm going to start calling her DL. So yeah, Dragon's Lair. She could increase the speed of our total time, because she is fast, and then she can make your whole team fast. Use her aura skill, so she actually might decrease the amount of time it takes for you to clear Dragon's Lair. I thought it might be longer, but I don't think that will be an issue. I mean, she doesn't do too much damage, but she's a safe bet. See, my fastest clear time I think was like 4 minutes something. So maybe I am playing it too safe because I have like 3 support champions, or 4. I think if you consider 2 more to support. So DL, we have Vrask, and we have Arbiter and Tombler. So that's like most of the guys, 4 champions that are supports. Alright, so we made it to the dragon. This Cold Heart kept dying, but it wasn't even an issue. She kept getting revived. So let's see how long it takes us to beat the dragon. And it took us a little too long, but I think this will be faster now because I have champions that do damage based on enemy max HP. So I have 2 Cold Hearts, 1 Royal Guard. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so 4 minutes 50 seconds. What's my fastest time? 3 minutes and 32 seconds. So no, that is not my fastest time. Oh, speed. I'm gonna keep this. So overall, I think Duchess is actually a 10 out of 10 champion for a support champion. She's very good. You can actually use her anywhere in the game. Spider's Den, as I said, you need to use her as an affinity tank. Is a spirit affinity, so it's the same affinity that she is. So if you want to run her as a tank, you got to run the your allies have to be the strong affinity to spirit. So your allies have to be magic type, and then she's going to be the force type. But honestly, she's going to be the spirit type. But honestly, it doesn't even matter. She's going to be putting veil on her allies, and then they're going to have a tough time even placing poisons because of it. And then she's going to be countering with her retaliation. So yeah, 10 out of 10 champion. The only thing that I see that her AI needs to be fixed is that she doesn't prioritize her revive if ally is dead. If one ally is dead, I think if it's multiple allies, she does do it on auto. This is on auto, obviously. And also her damage is based on defense. If it was based on HP, it would be much better. So yeah, that's about it. So if you guys found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys are new to the channel and like what you see, then consider subscribing. I make great Shadow Legends content almost every single day. Also Dragon Champions content, more coming soon. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.